Well, hi, friends. It's time for episode of my Sunday night Stay-At-Homebodies virtual open mic, where I post a set every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time, here on YouTube. I share that set on my timeline at Facebook, and then underneath that video that I post on Facebook, I list all the various musical friends of mine whose works I'm in the process of listening to. And I also post new stuff because sometimes people send me stuff and say, hey, play this on your open mic. Sometimes I just scan their YouTube channels and stuff and just check and see if anyone's posted anything new. And if they do, I grab it and post it. So underneath that thread on Sunday nights, 8 o'clock Pacific time over there on Facebook are all the local and not local musical friends of mine that I'm listening to. I listen to all kinds of stuff that night. Various musical friends who play electronica, folk music, singer-song, rock, electronic, atmospheric, whatever. And I work out, I stretch, I do some Tai Chi and stuff, but mostly I listen and check out my musical friends whose work I've always loved or maybe I'm getting acquainted with and loving. But, you know, when I was younger, I didn't have as much time and energy and honestly enough space in my brain for other people's music. So I'm appreciating them now more than I did at the time. I usually number these episodes, but this is a wild card set that I'm going to just record and park for the future when I may need one if I have a cold or laryngitis or getting some dental work done or something that I can't sing right. So I'm going to store these wildcard sets, and they are also wildcard songs. They're all sets of what I call wildcard songs. Actually, my wife Samara gave me that idea to call them that. And wildcard songs are just songs that I have a hard time fitting into a theme. They don't categorize easily, and I've got loads of them. So this here is going to be wildcard set number 8, I believe, and it'll be numbered as an episode once I make it public. So let's get the pregame going first. Light a little incense and light the Dylan light. All right. Incense. Dylan light. Yep, we're gonna go old school tonight. We're gonna do a little bit of an actual joint from a local product. Wouldn't match. Woo! A little bit of tiny little nip of the Dylan whiskey. Cheers. All right. Let's see if we can do this. The thing about these wildcard songs, since they don't fit easily into categories, and because I don't play out that much anymore, I only play in quiet listening rooms. Can you see where the end of that strap is? Jesus. I only play in listening quiet rooms where people come to listen to this kind of music, and that doesn't exist anymore. So I don't play very much. Very, very little live performing. This is my musical outlet here. So these are wildcard songs that I don't play very often. And I'm also likely, just for fun, because this is an open mic mentality and spirit, I might play them differently than I do on my record, on my album. So I'm gonna wing this one without a flat pick, for instance, and see what happens. You like me too much. You like me too much. If you like me too much, right up front, you'll just have to hate me later. I'd rather you take it a step at a time than run up the escalator. Don't like me too much. Don't like me too much. You like me a little too much. I think you like me a little too much. If you think that I'm a dream come true, we might as well break up now. 'Cause baby, there's a nightmare waiting for you. You might as well wake up now. Don't like me too much. Don't like me too much. I know I'm awesome, baby, so are you. But for every little thing that's special, there's something pretty fucked up too. Don't like me too much. Don't like me too much. If you fly too high, too fast, you're only going to stall. So take it easy, make it last. Before you start to fall, 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 fall. Don't like me too much. 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 So you see what I mean? Don't like me too much. A little bit, you wouldn't exactly call that a love song. I don't know what the hell it was. So it's a wild card song, you know. This one I think I did under advice songs at some point. going to try this one. I hardly ever play this one. Don't fake it until you make it. Don't fake it. Forget how you're supposed to feel. Hold out till you know it's real. Don't say a serious word if it isn't true. Don't fake it. Don't force it. If it won't go, don't force it. Virtue's born when virtue dies. Virtue's just a thin disguise. Be as selfish and as selfless as you are. Don't force it. Don't move. Do nothing. Don't move till you are moved. Don't cheer up if you don't want to. Don't cheer up. The ground is down below your feet, and on the ground your soul you meet. Don't even smile if you don't want to. Don't cheer up. Don't listen if you don't want to. Don't listen. I'm just throwing words at you. If they don't stick, let them go through. Just pretend like I'm not even here. Don't listen. Don't move. Do nothing. Don't move till you are moved. Don't help out if you'd rather not. Don't help out if you're helping 'cause you think you should. You won't really do much good until you feel it coming from your heart. Don't help out. Don't fake it. Don't force it. Don't cheer up. Don't listen. Don't move. Do nothing. Don't move till you are moved. Don't fake it. Yeah, don't fake it. Do what you feel like doing. But that's kind of a Taoist motto. Taoism's not for everybody. All right, now we come to the ultimate wildcard song. My levels are a little hot tonight, so I think I'm going to play this one without the flat pick. This is a song that I wrote back in 2009, and I have probably played the song a total of, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 times since I wrote it, because it's a little offensive to certain people. It's kind of an angry song. Part of me was just really pissed off at another part of me or another part of society, and I just decided to write a little nasty Dylan-esque song about it. It was always a wild card song, and then I didn't really know exactly how it went. It just had a basic kind of a rhythm, and then I would just do it a little differently every time I did it. So I don't know what the hell this is going to sound like. I should mention here at this point briefly that all my music is available at geneburnett.com to listen to or to download free. So there's 40 albums, soon to be 41 albums, and you just go to geneburnett.com, hit musical recordings, find the album you want, and hit the player, and then you'll get a little player there, and it has download arrows by every song, and if you want a song, just download it. There's a donation jar there, not necessary, not expected. If you want to donate, great. If you don't, it's no problem. I would love it if you didn't donate a thing and took every song from all those albums and shared them all over the world. That would be fantastic. Get them away from me. But you need to know what album it's on, because otherwise you're scrolling around 40 players looking for one song title. So if you look in the description of any of my YouTube videos, it'll tell you what album that song is on, and then you can go to geneburnett.com. It's much easier to find and do it that way. So, and all my songs that are up on my website, almost all of them, except for some very old ones, they're almost all on YouTube somewhere. So that's one way to find them. Here's a little number I wrote back in 2009 called Didgeridon't. Everybody's mad, you don't know what it is. You're all covered in glitter like fairy jizz, blessing the world as if it needs it. Your life is a garden, but nobody weeds it. It's the violin who talk about peace all the time. The peaceful are just peaceful, living their lives. You wear your flowers and say life just flows you. Well, I don't trust you, but I'd sure like to throw you. It's true on some level when you say we're all one, but it's not on the level where any work gets done. There are games in this world more serious than Scrabble. They take more than prayers and hippie babble. Your so-called revolution won't be so sweet. If it actually comes, there'll be blood in the streets. The have-nots become the haves, that's just how it goes. And it won't be a bunch of hippies running that show. I tell you to be careful with those prayers that you sing. If I thought they had an effect on anything, instead of stupid songs and too much pot, how about coming up with an original thought? Instead of white light and faking your mellow with a head full of air and a body like jello, how about finding something that needs to be done and work for a change instead of pretending to have fun? You're honking away on your didgeridon't. I'd tip you to stop, but I know you won't. You think you're a genius like one of your gurus, but you're playing that thing like you got a screw loose. Say we're all one again, I'm gonna hit you in the head. It might be true, but Christ, those words are dead. Besides, if I want your opinion, I'll ask your wife. Get a spine, get a clue, get a life. Instead of hoping you become suddenly rich and all the while being a passive-aggressive little bitch. How about finding some enjoyable work and stop blaming the CIA and government clerks for stuff you know next to nothing about? There's plenty of things you could do right now to turn things around in small and simple ways. But no, you're psychic royalty waiting to get saved. You only think when it's convenient, and mostly you don't. Still honking away on that dideridon't, but you're so pissed off, sunshine, just under the skin. It's not evil to be angry, it's human. Give in. You're pretty smart, but you're a spiritual sucker, and your gurus all screw you one way or another. Here's some wisdom for you free of charge. Get a life, you lazy tool, and live it small, 'cause you're not large. Everybody's mad, you don't know what it is. You're all covered in glitter like fairy jizz. You act like you care about what I do, but the only person in your world is you. That is the meanest song I've ever written. I don't think You know, I believe in the theory that we all have parts of us, like a parliament in our head. And part of us is, part of me anyway, I've got a minister in my little parliament who's always saying, that's fucked up. And another minister that says, hey, you know, everybody's got their story, everybody's doing the best they can, you know, don't judge too harshly. And another part of mine says, hey, it's none of your business. Just live your life. Forget about those. Anyway, they all get their songs. This is not a personals ad or some sort of resume of my life. These are just songs from different parts of me that help me sort my life out, help me feel like I got something off my chest. I'm not trying to make capital A art, you know, like where I care about the impact of what I do or try to stack it up against anything that's ever been done before. I'm about little A art, which is just a person sorting out their life, sharing what they do in the hopes that it might help other people do the same. That's the majority of all the art that's ever been created by humanity, is that. It's just mostly happened before we started writing shit down. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. And that helped me get something off my chest, gave me a couple laughs, even though it doesn't represent, obviously, my complete and wholehearted considered view of hippies or humanity or people who play the didgeridoo. I've heard one or two that I actually enjoyed. Anyway, you know what's worse than a hippie drum circle? Nothing. 2 hippie drum circles. See, I can laugh at the joke, even though I've been in a hippie drum circle before, and they're fun. So, okay. I appreciate you listening. This has been Wildcard set number 8. I'll release it someday. It'll help me fill in a gap when I'm not able to do my regular set. But usually it's every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time. I post a video here on YouTube, and then I share that video on Facebook, and I post all the musical friends that have posted new stuff or have given me new stuff, and I listen to it all on Sunday nights, or at least I'm working my way through their album slowly. I list it all there. If you're curious at all, Facebook, 8 o'clock, Sunday nights, Gene Burnett. You got to maybe friend me first. I don't know, but you'll find it. I think all my stuff's public there anyway, because I don't give a shit about the CIA. You can go ahead and look at my pictures of my dishes and all that stuff. It's okay with me. In fact, you can even steal these songs. That's okay with me, as long as you get them away from me. That's what I want. Okay, so thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Take good care of yourself. Breathe deep, so when we see each other, we'll both be there. All right? Later.